Streaming now, this is the Wood TV Live Desk.
And good morning, everyone. Phil Penarski here with the Wood TV Live Desk. Hope you're having a great start to your day. This Saturday down at the Wyoming Moose Lodge, number 763, will be the 2023 Miss Metro Cruise and Car Show down at the Wyoming Moose Lodge. And to talk a little bit more about what to expect at this year's competition is Sean Smith. He's the administrator over at the Wyoming Moose Lodge. Sean, thank you so much for joining us today. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Phil. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And, kind of before we get started, just kind of wanted to set the scene a little bit, give a little bit of background. How long has this event sort of been going on? And, if you wouldn't mind just kind of giving us a brief little history on both the Miss Metro Cruise and the Car Show competition.
I think this is, I should have looked it up before we got started. I think we're around 5 or 6 years now that we've been doing the Miss Metro Cruise. Of course, we had to take the time off for the COVID, but things are ramped back up last year, and it's looking to be a pretty good year this year. But I'm going to put in a request with the weather department if they can make sure the weather's decent, because I got a couple car guys that just aren't too sure if they want to bring out their cars yet.
Right, yeah, no, hopefully we avoid any potential rain. I know we got a little bit of it last night, so hopefully that's all we're going to get for the rest of the week, and everybody can enjoy the event on Saturday. And that's kind of what I did want to touch on first, Sean, is this car show, the auto show that's a part of the full day event. What are some of the things that people can expect? Is it your typical car show, typical automobile, sort of classic cars in attendance there?
Yeah, it's going to be kind of a mini Metro Cruise. Every year we do the dust off out here, and the parking lot's full. We had over 100 cars for the dust off. This one's a little bit smaller with all the other car shows going on across the state of Michigan, I'm sure. But we'll have some out here. They're lined up in front of the lodge, and the ladies are usually here out trying to recruit votes and get in their photos with the cars and with visitors, and then they'll head inside to get ready for the Miss Metro Cruise preliminaries. This is the start to the pageant. So here they'll bring in, I think, up to 16 ladies, and they will narrow it down to, I believe, 10 that will then go on to the official Metro Cruise stage and be narrowed down to the top.
Right now, and we're showing some photos right now, Sean, of just past competitions, obviously, with the Miss Metro Cruise. It seems to be more of like a beauty pageant kind of thing, really emphasizing the rockabilly era. Can you talk a little bit about the importance of having a competition like this, really kind of bringing this old school vibe back to beauty competitions? And, it obviously pairs great with all of these classic cars.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we've had contestants from Rosie the Riveter to just the old-time pinup girls. They definitely get into their character, they get into the dress, and come out and have a really good time. They have to come out on stage and show their finesse, their attitude, their enthusiasm. And we do have a panel of judges that will judge them on how they speak, how they act, how they present themselves. So it's usually for a pretty good time. We'll have music that brings them out, and they'll do a little bit of dancing and try and get the crowd enthused and love the crowd participation. They make it all worth it. This place is usually fairly full for it. We're hoping again this year too.
Absolutely. Definitely a unique experience. I feel like you probably can't find this at a lot of different competitions or places, Sean. And, obviously, with it being sort of a unique experience, there are going to be a lot of people looking to check it out and get their spot in, obviously, the Moose Lodge, and just making sure that they can take it all in. What is sort of the best way for them to make sure that they get a seat for the competition, but also checking out the car show and really just taking the whole day in?
Absolutely. The cars, they are very unpredictable. Usually they start showing up around 8:30, 9 o'clock to get the hot spot in front of the lodge. But the show officially starts at 10, and then the pageant starts at 11 o'clock. We'll also have food and beverages available starting at 11 o'clock. We're going to have hot dogs, hamburgers, and some of the other options along with it, so people can come out, get something to eat, get something to drink, sit down, and participate in all the fun.
Right, and wrapping up now, Sean, obviously this event has been going on for a couple of years now. Had to take that brief hiatus due to the pandemic, but now you guys are back and really excited for this weekend. What is sort of your hope that people get out of this weekend, and really what would you consider this weekend to be a success if such and such happens?
Even if it goes off, it's a success. It's just one of those things that we finally get back together, sharing something that most of us love and some of us tolerate and some of us just get dragged along for the fun. But yeah, just as getting the community back together and everyone's just laughing and smiling and having a good time, that is the major success for this.
Right, absolutely. And, I want to remind everybody that if you're interested in checking out the 2023 Miss Metro Cruise preliminaries and also the car show that will be down at the Wyoming Moose Lodge number 763 this Saturday, you can find so much more information you need on that specific event right now over on our website, woodtv.com. Sean, thank you so much for stopping by the live desk today. We really do appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for the opportunity.
Absolutely. And I want to thank everybody else so much for tuning into this latest edition of the Wood TV Live Desk. I'm Phil Penarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.